Giants.
Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteers offense will go to work first. After missing out for more than a decade on the celebratory Stogies, it's becoming a tradition when Tennessee beats Alabama in Neyland. Light up the cigar, throw the goalpost in the Tennessee River, and I think we forget that this was a pretty compelling and dramatic back-and-forth game.
It was a great game, and a lot of mistakes, a lot of fumbles and interceptions, and it wasn't clean. It was a little bit sloppy. But the only thing I remember, Jesse, is Dylan Sampson owning the game late in the football game.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Got his man down the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Vols will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Fires one high and deep. Pick off!
Yeah!
Stop the threat! Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Sometimes the
looking
quarterback
up
puts
safety.
that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
I've been looking at the safety. Whoa, baby.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Matthews. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year. Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was racing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Are you freaking stupid?
Crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Oh, they really could have used
God,
that catch there.
come on!
Pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
They don't deserve the 96.
The give to the back.
They've done nothing to deserve it.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the
Ridiculous,
26.
man.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all
It
game
says
long. If you can
Bama
have
on
that
there.
kind of
You
success
put 'em a
on
nine-
first
they give 'em
down
a
running the
96
football, it just
defense.
opens up your entire
You can
playbook.
understand like a 91.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive.
Thank
with a
you.
turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but
I mean, I'll
what
take
an
it.
opportunity here from the
Take
23-yard
it.
line.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last
Take
throw,
it.
guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind. And that
Offense
definitely
is
affected
not
the
having a
velocity
good
of the throw. It
day.
also affected the accuracy. And that's what caused the
I
interception.
mean, at the very least,
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like Jesse as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle...
Touchdown, Tennessee!
All right, there we go. On the board. On the board
They can
first.
use this first score to sort of set the tone.
That's going to be
guys, in
key
this
to beating
rivalry
Bama.
matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel
Scoring
good to come out,
first.
score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's
Scoring
always a big thing in
offense.
any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great
Yeah.
top
Well, they
25
were all
matchup.
running.
Notre Dame is
So
getting
maybe we need to
worked
run the
right
ball
now
some
in their own
and loosen up
dojo.
this
We've seen
defense.
this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 14 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Quick step and go. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed,
hurry up.
and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short.
Lay down.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays.
Yes.
Too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the
Defense in the
31.
first quarter has been
This
very
offense
good.
is going to have to come up with a
They've been
plan
very
to
good.
block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his
And
tools
that's
on
a
that
good thing
side.
because my offense has been kind of struggling, especially the quarterback. But I was kind of expecting that against Bama, so yeah.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll boot it into
What do you
the
know,
night sky
Mitzi?
for the first time. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, and we called on twice in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Could somebody hang on to the
This defense
ball,
has a lot of speed, especially in the
please?
secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, an incomplete pass.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come
I
to
mean,
the end of the
that's
period,
been
and
the biggest
Tennessee
problem.
leads it. Guys,
Drops.
let's have a look at the stats as we played one
Freaking
period.
drops, man.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Fires to the tight end. And they're
There we
getting it
go.
rolling with that play to the 42-yard
More like
line.
it.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it,
This
Dave?
is going to be a
That's
hard
exactly
game.
right.
But
Find the guy who's open.
is against
Because you got
Bama
so many guys
in
that have so
Bama.
much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He works his way inside the 30 down to
So,
the
like,
29.
okay,
and
we've
picks
hit
up
we've hit a
first
couple
down.
decent
It
plays.
is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll... Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! A methodical drive.
On old Rocky Top.
Tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
Mitzi,
You got to find this.
you know the Rocky Top
especially down in
song?
the red zone area. This
Do you
is
know
guy
the
they're
Rocky
going
Top
to
song
target
with
and make
Release?
the big play, get the touchdown.
Do you know the Rocky?
Lining up to tack one more on
Do you know the
lead.
Rocky Top song?
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64
Nah,
yards
it's
right down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff.
But
and
as long
that
as you
last
minimize
score
your
was a real
mistakes
buzzkill for this
and
crowd.
don't give the Bama team extra chance.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be
As long
stopped
as
at
you
the 15.
minimize your mistakes,
Good news, I guess.
minimize your
As
opportunities.
they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
Oh my gosh.
To the air, it's Simpson. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the
Dang
middle,
it.
it's Miller. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Gives it on the option. It's a seam wide open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another
And Miller,
big-time
I think
talent
he's going to have a
Crimson Tide
nice play.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think he's number 2.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turning on the Jets. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm?
That ball is live in the backfield.
Yes!
Recovered by the defense.
Have we got something? Have we got some defense?
Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. Touchdown ball.
Yeah, we got something. We got something. How about Rocky Top?
Seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give
And
up
the
a
quarterback
goal.
that chose
Not only
Bama
do they make
over
a big
me.
play, they skip
Big
up the
mistake.
fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Dang, man.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they
USC
don't
is
stop
putting on
him
Notre
until the
Dame
band
right
starts
now.
playing. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Gets away from one, finds some space. Gets him on the ground at the 31.
Honestly, I thought they were going to get a field goal out of that drive, and then the fumble happened.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuevas. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts. Small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big
We
play
got
to
3rd
convert on
and
3rd
7.
down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hale. great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on first down.
Yeah!
Another interception. His third one.
Yeah, buddy.
They'll drag him down after a good return.
It's a
on the
turnover
interception.
palooza.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He makes a catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal,
I don't get it.
worse, they're still up by 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A hard
Well,
time.
some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Tide and Vols. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's
We are
throw
up
it back to the guys to see how the fight
because
between Alabama and Tennessee
0 points allowed.
plays out.
About 3 or 4 turnovers forced in the first half, including a defensive score of a fumble while Bama was in scoring position.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line.
That is some great
They'll get it out to the
kick
14 before going out of bounds.
My dude, that was real
Nice catch
stellar
by the
kick.
big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line,
That wasn't
this
zone,
pressure,
baby.
getting to the
That was a
quarterback,
man
getting him on the
blitz.
ground.
Even on top of the cup.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 20.
What?
And he's brought
Come on.
down after a huge
Really?
completion. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10.
I at least tip that.
They'll move the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
Good job, boys. Way to work. Way to work.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down.
Oh, 4th down. You go for it, and you get sacked.
Has to do a better job protecting.
No points for you.
4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes.
There you go. There you go.
24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
With the catch, it's Staley.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Dude,
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
that play had no freaking shot.
Everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
I mean, they technically did, and then
getting stopped on
turnover on
Create some
them.
of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
That's caught. It's Williams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Bernard. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Fires to the end zone, and it's his 4th interception of the night. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity
Of the night for the Tennessee defense. 5 total turnovers, 1 defensive touchdown.
He plays the center
This
field position
defense
as
has
well as
been
anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Thomas. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And sticking to the right. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they
The offense hasn't been
even with
super
little
great,
success. So this
but
offense
it's
is
been
going to
good
continue
enough.
to focus on running the football. You
It's
can
been
tell.
good enough
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first
to
down.
maintain.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains
tight
and
end.
they're set up at the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead.
Although the
And as
biggest
we switch
problem
ends of the
in this
field, let's
game
take a
has
quick look at the
been
national rankings.
drops.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any
It
drama
has
can be
absolute.
mustered.
Like if you could point
Back to work
out
with the
to
first down in the
anything,
final period of this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Aguilar. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Pass to sticks and still on his feet.
oh
Tackle is
yeah,
made.
buddy.
He's got it first and goal from the 6.
Keep making plays like
And
that.
if it ain't broke, don't
Thomas.
fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field.
He's going for the goal line.
Or like that.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Football time in Tennessee is all Big Orange right now as the Vols have built a big lead.
And you can hear the Tennessee fans, and they're yelling Rocky Top at the top of their lungs.
No,
Tennessee's got it
Rocky
going,
Top.
Jesse, later in the game, second half, this is right where they wanted to be.
I just think momentum's a real thing, and they've been able to ride that momentum here in the second half. When plays have presented themselves, they've taken advantage of those opportunities, and that's why Rocky Top is pulling away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I mean, we got 28 right now. We could.
And it'll be a
We could
touchback.
hit
The ball
30
will come
maybe.
out to the 25-yard line. The
6
drive
minutes to
starts
go.
from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Like, we kind of
Back to
struggled
throw,
against
it's Simpson.
Jam
They'll run the
and
screen.
Thomas.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain
But
here, still a
it
bit short of the
hasn't
first
mattered
down.
because,
Crimson
at
Tide
least at this
needs to
point,
convert on 3rd and
because
short.
Alabama has scored 0. Because Ty Simpson is
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in.
has
It's
thrown
Miller.
4 picks.
That'll be enough for a first
And I
down as
think
he
he
crosses
was
the
also the
50
one
and
that
gets it to the
fumbled it.
48. New set of downs after the completion. Miller with the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
I don't know if they realize this, but they're down 28 with 4 minutes to go.
2nd and 10.
They can't really run.
Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop at the
Look at that,
37,
0
but not
touchdowns.
before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Last completion.
I mean, we
moved the
definitely
sticks,
have
and let's
this
see if they try it
wrapped
again.
up.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just.
And
a
I'm
tad
trying
short
to
of the first
not
down.
allow the
The Crimson Tide
Yeah.
can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a
But at
first
the end of
down.
the day, it's like
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
it's
He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal.
Mitzi! Mitzi! What are you doing? Go lay down.
Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Lay down.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Back to pass, it's Simpson. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Well,
And he takes it in the end zone for a
it took them
touchdown.
all the way until near the end, but they did score a touchdown.
Finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Mitzi.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Need at least 2 to 3 yards for one.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after they get him on the
That's
ground,
5.
that's going to do it. Tonight it's Tennessee who will celebrate its victory throughout the Volunteer State as they have turned back the tide.
The
to lay claim to
defense.
this rivalry
The
once again.
defense
Thanks
was
so
a
much
big
for
one.
spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
The
another
defense
presentation
was
of EA Sports
coming in
College Football.
clutch.
Coming into
Just
this one,
7
we wondered
points
whether
allowed
these
against
guys were
Bama, no
a little
less.
bit overrated,
Just
and
7
certainly
points
they did
allowed.
nothing to dispel that.
5
They were
turnovers,
playing angry today. I
4,
know talking
including
to some
4
of the players,
interceptions
David,
and a
coming into this
fumble.
game, they felt like they were being
All on
disrespected.
Ty
A lot of
Simpson,
people thought their opponent
who
might
I don't
get
really
this.
know.
They took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example.
Hi, Mitzi. You're a good luck charm, aren't ya? You're a good luck charm. Are you a good luck charm?